Offical fans, we are back for another 10-minute mission where we will go over Mission Pro Wrestling's latest show in about 10 minutes. I am your host, Dr. The Wife. In today's mission, we will look at Living on the Edge at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club of San Antonio. This was a charity event where contributions go toward the children to meet their needs and ensure that they're well taken care of. On commentary this night, we have Denise Salcedo, Melanie Romero, and surprise, Ruby Reyes to announce the first matchup, which is Alejandra Leon versus the neon blonde herself, Danny Moe. Both these contenders are returning to the Mission Pro ring, ready and pumped to kick butt and take names. Immediately, La Leona and Danny furiously explode into action. Not one to be underestimated, Danny Moe took La Leona down to the mat and kept her off balance with hip tosses and grapples. La Leona stretched Danny out to get her claws deep into Danny, followed by a series of painful chops, kicks, knees to the face, and more throws. Danny returned all the favors with well-placed strikes and ending her combo of kicks with knees to La Leona's face. Both ladies were intense, but Danny Moe gets her victory, driving La Leona's face into the mat. Congrats to you, Danny. Flamazing! Devin Carter and the Flamingo King, Brandon Weiss, already getting heat from the crowd when they come in, and the Texas Treats showing love as the match begins. This match had returning and debuts with exciting energy. Chris Marvel and Flamingo King opened the bout, showing off their strength and agility. Texas Treats, not wasting time, get in and double team Brandon Weiss. Devin takes his chance against Don Juan, who distracts Devin with his smooth dance moves followed by kicks to the gut and head. Both teams worked together to make sure their partners were not overpowered as each met their opponent shot for shot. Texas Treats backbreaker and moonsault finished the match, gaining a clean victory over Flamazing. Triple threat match announced. We have an unexpected turn of events for this triple threat where we have Ruby Reyes versus Kenzie Page versus JP Harlow. This match quickly pops off with kicks from both women to JP, sending him outside the ring. Then, both women go head-to-head with Reyes standing firm. Kenzie, although not getting through with her tackles, was wearing down Ruby. Ruby nails Kenzie in the face and then sends her outside the ring, followed by Harlow, whose momentum was used by Ruby to allow him to also go flying between the ropes and outside the ring as well. Ruby dominated with painful chops, but Kenzie recovered for a bit to return some of those receipts. JP returns, took the fight behind the audience, and then getting Ruby out of the way for long enough for JP to continue wearing Kenzie down with multiple suplexes. Joey, JP's manager and master of distraction, ensures that Ruby and Kenzie were kept off track. Ruby keeps her head in the game though, and her opponents were wearing down quickly. Although Ruby's reverse powerbomb was exceptional, JP managed to sneak in there and take the win away from Ruby. An outraged Ruby left with a plan of revenge on her mind. The besties versus twin champs, folks. The gloves are off. Arms get twisted, heads get bashed. The best friends knew in order to survive, they had to keep the twins angry and out of focus when they attacked. Twins used their mastery of corner work to wear down their opponents, though. The fight spilled outside the ring with Charlotte smashing angry clotheslines as she ran through Ava. Returning to the ring, Robin continued to wear down Ava with chest shots that echo throughout the arena. The twins kept Ava away from her partner, but once that tag was made, Davienne exploded into the ring with massive forearm shots and she started busting some faces. Then she released her pent-up frustration with some massive clotheslines and stacked drops. Best friend reunite in the ring to get champs double stunners. What a great effort by the besties, but ultimately the twins succeeded breaking down Davienne and Ava's bubbly friendship and their attempts at the championship belt. And still champions, the Renegade Twins. Get you some. All heck breaks loose. We have David Kidd and Anakin Rosa versus Zakai Living and Johnny Rocket versus the Broken Brawler Casey Blackrose and Vic Endurance versus Jess E. James and Diego Rene. So many fighters, so much excitement. This was an interesting set of matchups. Vince Endurance opens the match with multiple wrestlers trying to chop him down. Zakai shows his athleticism, but soon all the wrestlers jump in and start picking each other off. Diego Rene goes after David Kidd, striking him into the corner. Tags are made to continue the assault on Kidd. Casey Blackrose was not letting anybody get that pin attempt in. Zakai Living was on fire with his kicks, but he was stopped by Anakin Rosa with his super kick before he flew off the belt buckles. Johnny Rocket and later Zakai follow Anakin as they dive down into the ensuing brawl outside the ring. The brawl returns to the ring, and in the confusion, the Broken Brawler Casey Blackrose takes his shot, dominates, and secures his win in the tag team finisher. Maddie Rankowski versus La Rosa Negra. The last time I remember seeing these two go head to head, there was a big old slap outside the ring. Boy, was that angry. These two ladies return to settle their score in the ring this time. This starts out as a very technical match with a lot of lucha moves, chain wrestling, and mat wrestling. Shoulder tackle by La Rosa Negra did not stop Maddie, who took Rosa down quickly and tried to sneak in a few pin attempts. Each fighter sent and received different shots, splitting the crowd's cheers. Each fighter cornered the other and delivered destructive chops, punches, kicks, and throws. A springboard elbow and shotgun dropkick from La Rosa Negra did not keep Maddie down. Rosa continued to break down Maddie with shoulder spears and kicks in the corner, getting in some killer elbow drops for good measure. Maddie succeeded wearing Rosa down, but the Renegade Twins jump in. They distract the ref, letting Rosa have time to recover and go back on the attack. Despite Maddie sneaking in a pin, Maddie gets disqualified and the win is awarded to La Rosa Negra. Maddie, pacing angrily, delivers the twins an ominous message to prepare for her revenge. All right, y'all. Mission Pro Championship match. Holiday versus Brittany Blake versus Zoe Sky versus Jasmine Allure. Round robin rules were announced before the competitors entered the ring. Energetic entrance was made by Zoe, which was followed by top-tier return of Jasmine Allure. Brittany Blake makes her debut, and the champ emerges with new gear, ready to wreck house and deliver glorious carnage in the menacing new ring gear. The fight begins with Holiday and Jasmine, but with her size advantage, Holiday overpowers Jasmine in a test of strength. Jasmine was full of surprises, though, delivering a nasty set of headbutts and some painful chops to Holiday. Message received as Holiday delivers nasty chops of her own. Zoe gets tagged in and uses her speed to attempt roll-ups and attempting a few grapple moves on Holiday. Champ doesn't play, though, escaping Zoe's grip and eating shots delivered by Zoe. Holiday threw Zoe around the ring. Zoe gets double-teamed by Jasmine and Brittany. But soon, they learn that turning their back on Holiday is a deadly mistake when they both get taken down by her. Chaos continued when all women put up a strong fight, every woman for herself, all fully aware that they need to keep their opponents down to get that win. A circle of chops ends in a quadruple headbutt, making them all see stars. An impressive code red by Jasmine momentarily takes Holiday down, but once Holiday applied those angel's wings onto Brittany, it was all over and Brittany was eating mats. Holiday was able to retain her championship belt to the delight of all her fans, witnessing the amazing match. And now for the doctor's notes. This was a phenomenal show with Holiday dominating multiple opponents. There were excellent debuts from wrestlers new to the Mission Pro ring, having given us fans more to look forward to in the future. Fantastic returns from excellent wrestlers keep us on the edge of our seats. The wrestlers' tables were incredibly busy with wrestlers debuting new designs to their merch. And let's not forget that there was a fantastic charity raffle that helped raise a lot of funds for a fantastic organization like the San Antonio Salvation Army. Folks, we cannot recommend enough that going to Mission Pro Show and watching these wrestlers live is worth it. We enthusiastically encourage you to get your tickets to the next show at missionprowrestling.net. The show following Living on the Edge will be Don't Stop Me Now. You can also check this show out along with others at TitleMatchNetwork.com, where you can stream any show on their catalog as well as live events on the day of the show. Share your match of the night in our comments section below. Don't forget to stunner kick that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with upcoming Face for Wrestling reviews and other content. Follow us on all our socials where we give you some sneak peeks and engage you in discussion on all things wrestling. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Dr. The Wife. See you next time on the 10-Minute Mission.